All right, before I start this video, I want to make a big announcement. Literally a couple of minutes ago, like a couple of minutes before I started recording this, Nintendo just announced a Smash Brothers Ultimate Direct will be happening on August 8th. Now today, I believe is like August 5th or something. I can't remember. Yeah. So it's coming really soon, and hang on. Yeah, it's August 5th. So like literally in 3 days. So and I will be having a live stream of me reacting to it. I'm gonna see if I can fix up the setup. I might do a live stream in between, just like do testing purposes and like test it out. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a live stream and you guys can join. And be sure, and also before we go, be sure to subscribe and do the bell, or follow me on Discord and Twitter because I will be posting on those sites once I go live on August 8th. So yeah, make sure to follow me on that if you want to see my reaction because there won't be any Chick-fil-A stopping me this time. So hey guys, Yellcat Alex here, and welcome back to another video. Now today is kind of an interesting video. It's a video I've been like thinking about ever since I think I'd say around the midsummer. I've been wanting to make since like for about almost the entire summer now, and I know it's kind of a not really a weird, kind of a weird time to make it. I know it'd be better to make this like in November or December, but there's nothing wrong with doing it early. So today, this video is meant for those who are planning or looking for like wanting to buy a Nintendo Switch soon, or you know, a parent who wants to buy a Switch for their kid soon, or maybe in the future, or maybe at Christmas, since you're right, since this video is going up in August. And this is basically a video talking about what games you should get, I think you should get if you ever pick up a Switch soon. Now, this is a very difficult list. This took me a really long time. Again, it took me about a month. I've been thinking about this for a month now. Almost. And it's basically just talking about what games you should get. So let's just not waste any more time and jump right in. So now what I've hand-chosen. Now, I've hand-chosen 4 games. 4 games. Now, I know this doesn't sound a lot, but when it comes to Nintendo Switch, like, I don't even think I need like what 9 games, because I have like 9 or 11 games. I think I only needed 4. Like these 4 aren't the 4 I'm recommending. Not exactly, anyways. I mean, seriously, I don't think I need all 7. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I got Crash Bandicoot. Whoa! But yeah, so I handcrafted the 4 games. Again, because, well, if you're a parent, then I feel like 4 is a good number. And also if you're someone else, maybe you could save some money. And also because for the longest time, I had only 4 box games. And of course, I had Sonic Mania and Shovel Knight, Sonic Mania, Shovel Knight, and Minecraft. So it's not completely, there's not completely 4 games. I had 4 physical games, and they lasted me for a really long time. I waited like 6 months just to get another one. So just let that sink in to your brain for a bit. It took me about 6. I was happy for 6 months. God dang. Well, technically, was only happy for 5 months, but you know what I mean. So the first game I've chosen is Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is currently the best-selling Switch game ever. The best-selling Switch game with 11 million units. And the crazy thing is that because the Switch is only sold about like a little slightly under 20, it means that basically over half of the people who own a Nintendo Switch own Mario Odyssey. So why wouldn't you buy one? The only reason I could see you not buying Mario Odyssey is if you really, really don't like platforms. But I think even people who aren't really into platforms can enjoy it. I feel like if you really, really don't like platformers, get Breath of the Wild. And for the record, if I mention any games regarding DLC, the DLC is up to you. I'm not putting DLC into a factor because Breath of the Wild is already big as it is. So DLC is up to you for all of the games I'm mentioning. Yeah. So again, I think Mario Odyssey is a great time. It has it has everything you would ever want for a Mario game, and it's just really fun. So yeah. But as we'll know, But here's the thing. So because I have 4 game slots, I've chosen 4 game slots. Of course, you're gonna need to balance things out. Mario Odyssey is mostly just a single player experience, a fun single player collectathon experience. Granted, there is a multiplayer, but it isn't really much. You just play through controls Cappy. I mean, it can be fun. I've had some fun with it, but nothing exciting. And really, there's barely any online. The only thing is Balloon World, which I don't even think you can unlock immediately. I think you have to beat the game first. I could be wrong, but I don't know really. I haven't played Mario Odyssey in a while. But as you know, those are some big keywords. So what we're looking for is for the next 3 games, we gotta pick ones that don't really that sort of contrast with Mario Odyssey. This is so that you can get at least like as less bored as possible. You can get as less bored as possible. So that's how it works. That's how it works. Yeah. So that's basically how it is. So the next game I chose is something that sort of contrasts with Mario Odyssey. Not completely, because we need space for 2 more, but still pretty big. And that is Splatoon 2. Now, just a quick warning: if you are, again, I'm looking at all sides of all fields of people who would buy a Nintendo Switch. If you are, say, a concerned parent who don't want to have their Switch go online because the Switch online service will be up in like a month. Jesus Christ, I'm scared. And also because I don't know, maybe you heard about the Balloon World drama. I won't get into that in the video. You can look it up online, but Jesus, Balloon World drama. So let's say you don't want your kid going online because maybe you think they're too young, or maybe perhaps you don't want to pay for the Switch online, or again, Balloon World drama. Don't buy Splatoon 2, because at least I think about 85% of the game is online multiplayer. Online multiplayer. There is some local, but you won't get far into it unless you do online multiplayer. The single player is not a game seller. Sort of local multiplayer, but then again, not really. So if you don't want your kid going online, or if you don't feel like going online, then don't buy Splatoon 2. Online's really the way you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. Because Splatoon 2 is a really fun online game. It's really fun. And again, as I said last time, I'm not taking into consideration DLC. So Octo expansion is completely up to you. I mean, I would recommend you buy it if only so you can play as Octolinks, but that's completely up to you. I mean, you could probably not buy Octo expansion. So yeah, but here's the thing. Splatoon 2 is more of an online multiplayer game. Not really a local multiplayer, one you can bring over your friend, have a good time on the couch together with just one Switch. We don't want to go back to the 3DS era, don't we? So of course we need some game that also has good local multiplayer. Now this one's where it's really a split path. Now I've chosen 2 games, both of which are interchangeable. The third slot is technically 2 games. You can choose either one. You don't have to buy both. You could if you want to, but you just choose. You really only need one of them, and that's both Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Tennis Aces. 8 Deluxe is currently the 2nd best-selling Switch game, and also falls into the same camp and as a result also falls into the same camp as Odyssey, and where over half of the people who own a Nintendo Switch own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is good for online multiplayer, but I think it's really strong as local multiplayer. So it's good for local multiplayer, just to bring over your friend. Don't have to do online. Don't have to get another Switch and another copy of the game. Just have some fun. And Mario Tennis Aces is the same thing. Definitely hasn't sold as much, so you won't get much into online there. But it still has some. But it still has a lot. But it still has some. It's pretty great local multiplayer. If you want that experience. And then yeah, so you can interchange that. It's not really meant for that. And even and if you, for some reason, if you're one of the categories who doesn't buy Splatoon 2 because for reasons I explained earlier, then you at least have to get this. Even if you don't get Odyssey and the 4th slot, you basically need to get this. It's just really fun. And last but not least, the last slot I want to give is, well, the fourth one's sort of a cop out. I know I said I chose four-handed slots, but there's not really any other field I could cover without over exaggerating one or the other. So really, the fourth slot is anything you or your kids want. Anything. You want Crash Bandicoot? There we go. You want Octopath Traveler? There we go. You want Smash Bros. Ultimate? There you go. Actually, in hindsight, I think Smash Bros. Ultimate would also be a third option for the third slot. I didn't really think of that, but then again, Smash Bros. Ultimate isn't out yet, so you can't blame me. Blame Sakurai. So yeah, again, fourth slot's really anything you want that doesn't fall into any of the three categories. So here we have we have a great single player, great online multiplayer, great local multiplayer, and then if you're feeling hungry, maybe you want another single player game, or maybe you want another online local multiplayer game, or another online multiplayer game. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, then I applaud you. If you're a parent and you follow this and your kids having a great time, good on you. I would give you a high five if I knew you in real life. Probably. And if you're someone who's just like, I don't know, who's not a kid, who's like, maybe like a teenager who has picked up a Switch and followed these and you're having a good time, sup. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Do the usual. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.